Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, and you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. That's right, we're back in Northern Ireland, Glentoran FC, and we are in the final of the County Antrim Shield. So even though we are doing horribly in the league right now, sitting at 9th, on level on points with Glenavon, behind Dungannon and Warrenpoint, we are at least in the final of County Antrim. We could bring home a trophy at the end of this. We are already 25-time winners of the Shield. Chance against Cliftonville here to make it 26. Maybe get a little bit of pride. Prestige would be my first trophy actually as Mr. Unemployable. That would be a nice thing to get, considering I haven't been able to get much of anything else from my squad this season. I'd like to go over some of the troubles I've been having here, specifically with possession-style soccer. When I took this job, I said I would play possession-style soccer with this squad. Now, as you can see, they're not too happy with how I'm doing it. They would prefer to watch a possession-based game. What I think that means is they would prefer to watch a possession-based game in which we win. Because although our results have been, generally speaking, poor, we're still winning the possession game 9 times out of 10. For example, 1-0 against worst team, bottom of the table right now, 64% possession. So we're holding the ball, we're just not doing anything with it. 4-1 win over Warrenpoint, Curtis Allen hat-trick, the high point, 55% possession. 2-0 win over Larne, 59% possession. Again, we're winning these possession battles, but it's not turning into goals, which tells me my strikers are horrible, which is not a good thing for me to hear. Dungannon, 58% possession. Like, it's very clear we're possessing the ball well. I mean, outpassing them, 563 attempted passes, 82% complete versus 362, 63% complete for Dungannon. We're doing everything right in keeping the ball, moving it around, and ensuring we keep possession. Outshooting a team 28-4, 2 clear-cut chances, and only coming out of there with a 1-all draw is unacceptable. I'm just absolutely blown away by how all this possession is not equaling goals, let alone wins, which you'd think it should be. So let's take a look at the strikers here and just see how they're performing here. I have a Selection Info Plus setup here that I use just so I can get a good overview of the team here at a single glance. Looking at the goals here, our top goal scorers. Curtis Allen, 8 goals. Expected. Kim Nelson, a midfielder, 4 goals. He is doing better than Daniel Hughes. Daniel Hughes, again, was a huge offseason signing for us. 1 single solitary goal in 14 appearances. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Ronan Lennon, though, a youngster. This kid's a 1.5-star target forward. He's coming up from the youth ranks, 16 years old. 4 goals. Very happy. Francis McCaffrey, a midfielder, attacking playmaker, or advanced playmaker, I should say, 2 goals. Jordan Stewart, 2 goals. Declan Cadella, ball-winning midfielder, 1 goal. So we're getting goals from everybody but our high-priced striker. At least Allen here, who is a 4.5 rated striker, should be just tearing this league apart. Only has 8 goals in 20 appearances. That's not the kind of return I expect to see from a nearly 5-star player, to say nothing of Daniel Hughes and his atrocious performance. Just very unhappy here. Looking at the squad as a whole, Alan Bell has been, he's been alright, 6.52 for a youngster rated 4 stars, hoping he acclimatizes a little bit faster here. Callum Burney, very good, 6.79 as a 4-star, still got potential to hit 5 as a defender. Gary Ewell has only had 5 appearances because he's been injured so often, which has not been a good state of affairs, but he's 7.09, so he is a right back of the future. Problem is, the future is not now. That is not good at all for the young Mr. Gary Ewell. My apologies, Gary Ewell is 6.60. He's not doing well. Kim Nelson, however, 7.09 average. He has been pulling all the strings in the midfield. He is absolutely what we want out of our midfield possession game here. So he's been doing very, very well for us. Very happy with him. And considering he's a 3.5 with a little bit of ceiling above him, that's excellent. He's even scoring goals, which helps. But the problem is that, again, we're not getting goals from those above him, which is not good. All right, looking elsewhere here. We do have to look at our finances, because the finances for this team have just been atrocious. We're currently sitting on $561,000 in the red. Current season profit of a mere $831. We have burned through all of our profit that we built in the preseason. We are currently headed for a projected balance of near negative $1 million. So we're going to lose another $500,000 by the end of this when all is said and done. That's just horrible. Last season, they only had a loss of $165,000. We're looking at a loss about 3 or 4 times that. Probably about 3 times that the more I look at it. That is just atrocious. I'm probably going to have to cut staff. Some players may be cut. I mean, players will have to be cut, but definitely staff. From what I can see here, there's no real reason for me to have a general manager. He does nothing, and I can put that money elsewhere. For some reason, I have dedicated B-team coaches. The board does not care for them. They don't make much, but still, dead weight, cut them. 2 physios, probably cut one of them. It's a shame, but I'll have to. And from that, I mean, would love to have more, but I'm just going to have to keep cutting people until we can get under budget here. I mean, it's long and short of it is we can't afford to have all these extra staff on target, or on payroll. It's a shame, really. It's quite the shame. Before we get into today's featured match here, the County Antrim Shield final, I wanted to very quickly highlight some comments that we've been getting on the YouTube channel, youtube.ca/steelswords, from Matthew Townley, who commented on episode 10 that the Glentoran FC, the Glens also won the Vienna Cup in 1914. Excellent little bit of history there. Thank you very much. I hope you do well for the Glens. I grew up round the corner and watched them every week growing up. Wow, my goodness. No pressure knowing I have a true fan watching this. It's so funny listening to you pronouncing these team and player names. Keep up the good work. Oh my goodness. I apologize, Matthew Townley, for offending you with my horrible pronunciation. If you can give me any tips whatsoever, if any of you out there watching know the proper pronunciation for any of the teams in the Northern Irish Premier League, or any of the players on Glentoran FC, if you know how to properly say these names for the Glens, I will absolutely listen to any suggestions you have. Please leave comments either on youtube.ca/steelswords or on twitch.tv/Rituro, where all these episodes are recorded live, just like this one, where we are going into the County Antrim Shield final, looking for our 26th Shield. No pressure. Against a Cliftonville FC team that is on a great run of form right now. Not looking forward to this. So, who do we take into this match? Well, I would love to take our best possible players. That's going to be Guigan right now. On defense, it will still be Bernie and Addis. Kane took a pretty hard knock in the last game. He hasn't completely recovered from it either. Which means, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with Tolland. Hasn't seen time in ages. Not thrilled about that. McCown will back him up. In the midfield, I held McAlorum out of the last match so that he would not be suspended for this one. We only lost 1-0 to Ballina-Mallard, so that's, I think, a pretty good return. In the midfield, obviously, Kim Nelson pulling all the strings. In he goes, ball-winning midfielder. Probably put Cadell in there. Hopefully he doesn't pick up another yellow. Up front, Colm Bell. I have not been happy with his performance to start as well. He's also got international duty to prepare for, so I'll put McCaffrey up front. What do I do here? I mean, Lennon's been just really solid as a youngster. I think we go with him, and we'll give Curtis Allen another shot up front. On the back line here, who do we put here? I think we need... Yeah, we gotta do something. I think we'll put Kane because he's both a defender and a midfield option. If anything, if Tolland just absolutely stinks the joining down. We got a long break after this match, so I won't be completely upset if I run Kane into the ground. I think Colm Bell has to get a mention there. And then Hughes. Oh, man. I want to say that this would be the match where he suddenly comes alive. And considering what I'm paying him, he'd better. I'm not going to pay him to sit on the bench, that's for sure. Would love to have Neil Henderson on there for the set pieces, but he's honestly, even though he's the designated set piece taker, I think he has the fewest direct free kick goals. Does he have any goals on the season? I don't think he does. So, no to you, sir. All right, let's see if this squad can handle the 4-4-2 of Cliftonville. I've got the horses to go 5-2-3 if I need to. Allen currently in the running for Golden Boot for the competition with 3 goals. And Gormley is not... Oh, wow, he isn't even dressed. That's fantastic. It's 2-0. I am assertive. We have to be considered the favorites. Yeah, no Gormley makes us instantly a favorite here. Alright, so we just got to keep an eye on them. Good, thank you. Assertive. I expect you to win this thing. I want to see it. I want to see us lift that trophy come full time. Great crowd here. We're at neutral ground here at the National Stadium for Northern Ireland. And a large crowd on hand to see one of these two teams lift the trophy. Oh, bad back pass there. Allen nearly with a gift. Unable to capitalize. It would be quite the early injury there. Ryan Arthur out, 1 sub burned. And Glentoran already. You'd think they'd be looking good, but the possession's great, but we've already conceded 2 shots. So not so good. Make it 3. And a clear-cut chance at that. Can we please not do that? Possession's back up. Shots or not. Come on, Glens. Oh my goodness, horrible back pass. Bernie forces a bad shot that Morris is able to save, thank goodness. But all 4 shots have been on target. This is not what I wanted to see. Good tackle there by the youngster Lennon. McCaffrey will go the other way with it. Francis McCaffrey. Looks upfield. Goes to Kim Nelson. Nelson. To McCallorum. Addis. Will end the chance there. Allen's free kick hits the wall. Second chance taken down by Mooney. And it's now a break for Cliftonville. Red shirts pouring forward. Ball goes up wide to Lavery. His ball is blocked though, and Cadell will take possession. So we've got possession and all of 1 shot. Oh, bad goal kick there. Shorter passing, guys. Shorter passing. We're out passing them, and it's accurate as well. That corner goes nowhere as Addis will lump it clear. Allen actually flicks it past, and could he run onto this? He almost manages to get there ahead of McAllister. But some support would be nice. As despite our high possession numbers, which again, as I've said it before, we can keep the possession, we just can't do anything with it. Still only the 1 shot. Long ball there for Mooney, and Morris. Somehow he was onside. Morris had to be sharp to save that clear-cut chance. All 5 shots on target. Not good at all. Talk, boys. Come on. Tolland. Callerum. McCaffrey. Nelson's shot over the bar. That's a little bit better. Doing something with that possession. Nelson. Good header clear. Doing it at both ends of the pitch. And Morris there to grab the follow-up. Morris goes long. Nowhere close to Allen, but McCaffrey will intercept. Back to Tolland. What can he do with it? Looks up, can't find anybody. Remember what I said about holding possession, guys. It's kind of important that you do so. Nearly got a foot in there to begin. There's the cross. Nobody able to get onto the end of it. Bernie will clear. Was that a penalty? Oh. I'm going to pretend not and just continue on the day. Yeah, the strikers are just getting nothing done here. Alright. I'm not happy with this at all. So I think... Get there and get that one goal. Let's wait a bit. Good. Alright, let's get out there and see if we can get something. I am going to switch to 5-2-3 if this keeps up. I guess as well to get the ball out of touch there. Nothing further comes, but the defense is holding, which is nice. The offense is falling to pieces, which is not so nice. Caffrey to Nelson. Cadell. Gives it away. Okay, Cadell is coming off. Had enough of that. Nelson. Caffrey. Allen. Does the shuffle. Except by Nelson. Back to Allen. His shot is blocked. And, oh, cleared and kept in play. Nice ball there. Pity it wasn't one of ours. Guigan. Nelson. McCaffrey. Now the possession's actually turning into something. Tolland. Allen. Great ball by Tolland for Allen. Allen's shot into the keeper. No, that's not how you score goals. It is, however, a shot on target. So, at least we got that out of it. Allen will take his free kick now. Well wide. Alright, we are now going to the 5-2-3, and we're going to call it a... We're going to call it a counter-attacking. Actually, let's call it a standard. Alright, McCaffrey's coming off for Daniel Hughes, who can also flip into that AMC role if we need it. No, McLaurin, you can stay on. He can almost play defense, which is nice. But no, Cadell has been not good for us. Bernie can switch into that covering role. And McCown can come in. Good. Alright, okay, we're passing space, working a box. High tempo. Get stuck in. Alright, boys. I have faith in you. Well, they're in a positive mood, which is good. Let's see if this helps the situation at all. We're losing some possession. We still got the ball. An on-target free kick, just not placed well. Gowdy comes on for Jay Donnelly. Guigan to Nelson. Goes over the top. Finds Hughes. Hughes to Lennon. Ronan Lennon! The youngster does it at the best possible time. The striker core finally wakes up on the 8th shot of the game. Nelson with the long ball. A beautiful setup. Hughes onside. Takes a touch. Feeds Lennon. And the youngster does what every good striker should do. Hammer it at the net. Good things will happen. And now with 5 defenders on the field, suddenly getting back this thing will be tough. And actually, there's a corner. Lorum. Addis can't get his header on target. Cowan brought down. Allen is there. Good run back there from the striker. Nelson for Lennon. Out wide to McLaurin. Inside Hughes. Can't get a shot off. Tries to pass back. Nothing doing. That's scrambled away. Well, now we're looking a little more confident. Morris, again, having a phenomenal game at keeper, as he should. Ross Lavery coming off here. I had coveted Lavery for a long time. Alright, let's, what do we do here? Late substitution. Tolland's having a very good game. I'm happy. Bell, perhaps, for Nelson? Yeah. Let's, Kim, you've had a great few games. Let's get Colin Bell in here. Alright, no pressure, son. No pressure. A 1-0 win is a 1-0 win. And a yellow for McGovern. Bell will come on, provide some midfield assistance. 3 minutes of stoppage time. We're in the first of it. Bell to Lennon to Hughes. Hughes brought down. Ball goes the other way. Gowdy looks long. Falls to Bernie, who will take over. Back to Morris. Morris goes to the middle to Bell. Bell takes one touch and sets things up nicely. Lennon, Hughes. Hughes goes very far wide here, drawing the defense with him, and does a good job of it, actually. Bell. Bernie. Addis. This is good possession here. This is what we were known for, is keeping the ball. With Lorem. Lennon finds Hughes with space to Allen. Allen! Curtis Allen makes it 2-0. That is what you call a good goal. Great teamwork, great possession. See, this is why I like playing a possession game. Look at how the defense just pulled apart Hughes' time and space to set up Allen, makes his run. That's the finish you want from your top striker. 2-0 goals from both strikers, Ronan Lennon and Curtis Allen. Hughes actually setting up. That's a pair of assists for Hughes. He is at least contributing, if not with goals. He has assists, which is what you want to see. Gowdy. Donnelly. And that's it! That's the full-time whistle. We have the shield. We have a trophy. Mr. Unemployable has some silverware. He can hang his hat on the 26th County Antrim Shield for Glentoran FC. Woohoo! A victory that matters. Good job, everybody. A 2-0 win against Cliftonville. That's what you want to see. Allen and actually Lennon moving up the goal scoring charts. They can't catch Gormley for the golden boot, but that doesn't matter. They have the trophy that counts. Tolland actually man of the match for his substitute performance. And it'll be a nice 2-week break for the lads here as the international dates put league fixtures on hold. Look at that. They've lifted it. A phenomenal turnaround in fortunes, who earlier this season was reported to be one bad result away from being fired. Very true. Very true indeed. But we have our win. We have a little bit of cash money. The fans are very happy with us. The board's happy with us. Oh, so good. So good. A proud day for the fans. And in the review, we overachieved to do it. Wow. Thanks very much. Now, here's something for you. I've been ragging on Daniel Hughes for how long. He had 4 assists in this competition. That's actually pretty good. Now, he's the poacher, and he's playing the setup role. That's... Okay, I'm interested to see what his overall assist total is now. What is his overall assist total? We'll add stats, assists into next to goals here, if we could, please. Thank you. What is the total assist marker here? Well, would you look at that? Hughes actually tied with Ronan Lennon for top assists. So if he isn't scoring, he's at least contributing to this setup, which is good, because otherwise I'd be furious. So he's getting assists, although young Ronan Lennon can somehow get 5 goals with his 5 assists, so, gauntlet kind of thrown down there. Anyway, Mr. Unemployable has a trophy, and he gets one of the top teams in the league right now as his reward. No pressure. Anyway, that'll be next time on Mr. Unemployable. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share here at youtube.ca/steelswords, where all these episodes are hosted. A comment from John Churchman here on episode number 11 said, "Have I ever had a connection with a team that I just can't take to or love?" I'd say during beta, I tried a lot of teams, and as I was just trying them very, haphazardly, I can't say that I really didn't connect with them. I mean, with my time here as Mr. Unemployable, I've played, with Jovic Lynn, I've played with Haverfordwest, and, I always get invested with teams once I start taking them over, so I wouldn't say that I never love them. But I would say certainly in beta, as I was finding my feet in Football Manager 2015, I can't say I ever really, attached myself to Colo Colo or Helsingborg or any of those other teams or San Jose Earthquakes in MLS definitely didn't attach myself to. Not a fan of the Bash Brothers way of doing things, so that team is overhauling itself, so that will hopefully change in years to come. You can also watch me record these episodes live on twitch.tv/Rituro. Please feel free to follow me there. And of course, you can reach out to me on Twitter at that Rituro guy. Once again, my name is Rituro. You can just call me Mr. Unemployable. Thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.